Hey everyone! What if I told you that this gaming handheld has the power and flexibility of a PC, one of the best screens on the market, and has detachable controllers like the Nintendo Switch? You'd probably think I'm lying, right? Well, Lenovo has just released their newest gaming handheld and we have it here at App. So here's everything you need to know about the Legion Go Gen 2 from Lenovo. Now, off the bat, the first thing we gotta address is this huge touchscreen it has. It's an 8.8-inch OLED display, which is one of the largest on the handheld screen market. It's got a 16:10 aspect ratio with a variable refresh rate of 144 Hz, and the resolution sits at 1920x1200. Now, I know what you're thinking, hey, that's lower than the Generation 1's resolution, and you'd be right, but with the OLED panel and the screen being 8 inches and not a 60-inch flat screen, the actual visual performance isn't affected at all, or at least from the naked eye, and it looks incredible still. You get deep, rich colors from the OLED panel and great smoothness from the 144 Hz refresh rate. As an added bonus, the screen is also VESA True Black 1000 certified, so you're getting some of the best black levels available for handhelds. It covers DCI-P3 for great color accuracy and hits up to 500 nits of brightness, which is ideal for indoor gaming. But not only does it look great, it actually feels kind of bulky. It's a large machine, there's no getting around that fact. The type of computing power this device pushes needs room for cooling and processing, so if you have smaller hands, you definitely want to come to Apt and test drive one for yourself to make sure it's the right fit for you. But if your hands are medium to large size, or you plan on playing with the controllers detached a lot of the time with the built-in kickstand open, then this is peak handheld gaming. The button layout and the joystick placement just feel correct. It has the familiar Xbox button layout, but the controllers themselves feel like they've been sculpted to your hands specifically. They've added rear and side buttons that don't feel out of place. The joysticks themselves are Hall effect, practically eliminating stick drift problems. They've also upgraded the D-pad to a larger pivot design, and they've added a scroll wheel on the right controller from scrolling through menus and things like that. I will say adding the scroll wheel on the side turns FPS mode from a cool gimmick to something much more practical. Now, looking at this from the perspective of having pure fun, this handheld offers something that no other devices do, and that's the FPS controller mode. The Gen 2 comes with an FPS controller base, which allows you to detach the controller, flip the FPS switch on, and bam, you got a fully functional computer mouse. But if you're not interested in using the FPS controller, the system still works in the standalone handheld mode. And if you buy the separate dock accessory, you can cast anything you want to a TV while it's docked. And like I said earlier, this device is as flexible as a full-fledged gaming PC. It uses Windows 11 operating system, so it's not bound to just Steam Big Picture mode or the Xbox app like other handhelds. Obviously, most people looking at this item are going to want to game on it. And because it's Windows 11, you can access the entire PC gaming catalog. I'm talking Game Pass, Steam Store, Epic Games, Game Planet, all under one roof. And if you don't like Windows interface, Legion Space organizes all that for you. It makes it super easy to find what you're looking for at all times. Also, this is where you can adjust settings and change up anything you want in your system, like battery optimization, controller inputs, and plenty more. Just an all-around good tool they offer. But now you're probably wondering, how is all of this even possible? What's powering this beast? Well, Lenovo slammed this thing with an AMD Ryzen Z2 Extreme processor, which is the main chip, and it houses the GPU and the CPU. Inside of that, you're getting an AMD Zen 5 CPU with up to 8 cores and 16 threads, partnered with the RDNA 3.5 base Radeon 890M integrated graphics. It also comes stock with the incredibly fast 7500 MHz DDR5X RAM and a PCIe SSD with the option to bump up the storage to 2 TB microSD. But just for that extra kick, they've added AMD HyperRX, which is a one-click performance optimizer that enables FSR upscaling for graphics and AF/MF for frame generation or higher FPS. And on top of all of that, the Go 2 uses the Legion Cold Front thermal system, keeping all of your systems nice and cool with the help from the bigger radiators they added in the back. Now let's jump over to some of the hardware features the Go 2 offers. For starters, it comes with a built-in microphone, it has Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3 connectivity, and it's got 2 dual spatial audio speakers that actually have really good sound quality to them. They've brought back the fingerprint reader as the power button, and it has fast charging plus increased battery life compared to the Gen 1. All right, 3 things come with the machine. a semi-hard protective case, the USB-C charger, and the system itself. Pretty straightforward stuff, but Lenovo offers some accessories that I find fascinating, like the AR Legion glasses too, or the RGB earbuds, but I think an essential product that really makes this device more worth it is that USB-C dock. It gives you the option to either play handheld mode or play chilling on the couch. Okay, but after everything we've gone over, who is this product actually for? And I'd say it's for the type of gamer that's looking for a change in their gaming habits. Now, you still love gaming and you want the power to play any game you want, but you don't really want to just buy another gaming console or a mediocre desktop again. You want something that fits your needs, something that you can decide how it's played. You feel like going to the park and you want a game? Easy, just grab the Go 2. You've been at work all day and you just want to kick your feet up and play? You and the boys want to play split-screen Black Ops 1 campaign and drink Mountain Dew all night? Detach the controllers and drink up, brother. You are not forced to game a certain way anymore. You can decide how you want to game. So if you're interested in grabbing one of these for yourself or as a gift for somebody special this holiday, check it out on app.com or come into the store and test drive one for yourself. That's it for me. I'm Dane with Apt, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.